I had a couple of other agents that came round and we chatted about, valuation of the property, and then I went away and thought about it, and obviously Martin Gerard as well. So Martin came round, and it was kind of a no-brainer for me actually, because one, they'd valued the property, I thought, a spot-on price, and also they'd marketed the property as a rental place before, so I knew that they knew the place inside out, they know the area. The office is in a fantastic place for like walk-by trade, people looking in the windows. That's why I went there in the first place when I was looking for my flat. So yeah, I just really trusted them. They're very professional and they knew the place already. I knew the agents. It was, perfect. I think what I'm looking for in an agent, number one, is probably honesty, which I knew they were trustworthy and honest from quotation on price as well, and the level of service they gave as a letting agency too. I knew, I could trust them to handle my property in the best way and bring people through the door. I think the thing that stood out for me was the fact that they're just so on it. There was no, leaf unturned, and I could call with any query and it was not a problem. And Martin even worked outside of his office hours and called to reassure me that everything was going ahead with the buyers and their solicitors, and it was really good of them. For me, the communication from the beginning, and I knew this from renting my flat out before, that they always got back to you straight away. Nothing was ever too much of an effort. And a thing that really impressed me about Martin as well, that however stressed I got or emotionally involved I got in the sale, he was always really chilled. He was like, "Don't worry, we'll sort it. Everything will happen in good time, and I'm not worried about it." So I think his calm confidence really reassured me. I feel like there was definitely a personal touch involved, and actually at times I kind of wondered how on earth they were fitting in anyone else, to be honest, because I knew that it's not just me that they're on the phone to all the time. It's the solicitors, it's my buyers, it's the estate agent from the house I'm buying as well. I knew that she was calling quite often, and so they have a lot on their hands, and they were very personable about it. I agreed to do the testimonial just as a thank you, I suppose. I really felt that it was really not much to ask from me after all that they'd done to help me with this sale and reassure me that every step of the way. Even if I couldn't get hold of Martin, it seemed that everybody else in the office was clued in, or if they didn't know what was going on with the purchase and the sale, that they were really willing to help. So I'd speak to Lucas or Mark in the office, and they'd either pass my message on or they'd speak to me and try and find out themselves. So it's, really good communication amongst them as well. Yes, I'd definitely recommend them to my friends and family. They're a brilliant agency.